When examining the vastness of the Warhammer 40K universe, it becomes evident that the Emperor of Mankind stands as an undeniable epitome of power. However, it is important to note that within this intricate universe, power alone does not automatically bestow godhood upon an individual. To fully comprehend the potential ascension of the Emperor, a comprehensive exploration of his origins and actions within the annals of human history is essential. To embark upon this journey, it is fitting to commence from the very inception of the Emperor, contemplating the myriad of possible reasons behind his enigmatic birth. In the Emperor's ancient origin, it is widely believed that he came into existence through a momentous sacrifice made by a group of shamans and spiritual leaders of humanity during the Neolithic era. This was a time when civilizations were just beginning to form and the Chaos Gods were starting to manifest their initial presence in the warp. These extraordinary shamans possessed the remarkable ability to be reborn in newborn bodies after death. However, some of them had their souls consumed before they could complete this cycle of reincarnation. Fearing the catastrophic loss of the guiding force that was meant to protect humanity from the perils of the Sea of Souls, these shamans made the ultimate sacrifice. They united their souls in the warp, merging them to create a new and unparalleled being known as the New Man, the boy who would grow up to become the Emperor of Mankind. It is worth mentioning that this previous origin story was eventually discarded due to the introduction of new lore that alludes to the creation of the Chaos Gods during the ancient war in heaven, long before the existence of humanity itself. According to the old lore, 3 out of the 4 Chaos Gods came into existence during significant events in human history: Khorne during the Mongolian invasions, Nurgle during the Black Plague, and Tzeentch during the Renaissance. This reference to the old lore was necessary to draw parallels with the new origin and provide additional context. The new origin of the Emperor, however, is much more mysterious and shrouded in secrecy. While it is still acknowledged that he is a reincarnation of the shamans, born from the merging of their souls, the exact reasons and circumstances behind this occurrence remain unknown. It is unclear whether there was a specific purpose or if it was simply a coincidence. Furthermore, the Emperor is also classified as a perpetual, a unique mutation of humanity that is born with immortality and the extraordinary ability to regenerate from even the most severe injuries and death. Very few things are capable of permanently killing a perpetual. The primary objective of all this information is to establish the nature of the Emperor's soul as a fusion of ancient and immensely powerful souls, making it susceptible to fragmentation and separation. Additionally, it highlights his remarkable ability to return from the dead if deemed necessary. According to ancient Greek mythology, Prometheus, a titan of great intellect and a champion of humanity, dared to challenge the authority of the Olympian gods. His audacious act involved cunningly stealing fire from the gods and bestowing it upon mankind, thereby gifting them with the transformative power of technology, knowledge, and the advancements of civilization. However, such defiance did not go unpunished. The mighty Zeus, ruler of the Olympian pantheon, condemned Prometheus to endure eternal torment as retribution for his transgression. The punishment inflicted upon Prometheus was undeniably harsh. He was bound tightly to a desolate rock, where he would suffer unimaginable agony day after day. Each morning, an eagle sent by Zeus himself would mercilessly feast upon Prometheus's liver, tearing it apart with ruthless precision. Despite the excruciating pain and torment inflicted upon him, Prometheus possessed an extraordinary ability to regenerate. Miraculously, his liver would regrow overnight, only to be ruthlessly devoured again the following day, perpetuating an unending cycle of misery. This cruel and unrelenting punishment serves as a cautionary tale, illustrating the consequences of challenging the divine order and defying the will of the gods. Prometheus's act of benevolence towards humanity was met with unyielding wrath, highlighting the unassailable power and authority wielded by the Olympian gods. It is a stark reminder of the precariousness of human ambition and the potential consequences that await those who dare to disrupt the established order. The myth of Prometheus not only showcases his intellectual prowess and unwavering dedication to mankind, but also serves as a testament to the indomitable spirit of human resilience. Despite enduring endless suffering, Prometheus remained resolute in his mission to empower humanity. The Old Night, also known as the Age of Strife, is a term used to describe a period in human history that is often referred to as humanity's darkest hour. It was during this time that the Men of Iron, humanoid machines created by mankind, revolted against their creators in what would later be known as the Cybernetic Revolt. This rebellion had a profound impact on humanity, not only severely hindering their technological progress, but also causing it to regress in many ways. One of the major consequences of the Cybernetic Revolt was the disruption of interstellar travel. Prior to the revolt, humanity relied heavily on warp routes for interstellar travel. However, with the increase in warp activity that preceded the birth of Slaanesh, these warp routes became not only unreliable, but nearly impossible to navigate through. As a result, many planets that relied on merchant ships for essential resources were left completely helpless and vulnerable. Furthermore, the surge in warp activity during this time also had detrimental effects on the human population. It led to an increase in mutations, insanity, and the birth of psychers, individuals with psychic abilities. The presence of these psychers and the mayhem they brought with them doomed entire planets to the clutches of chaos. In the midst of this critical period in human history, the Emperor of Mankind embarked on a journey to a specific planet known as Molech. It was on this world that he aimed to alter the fate of humanity, perhaps for the better or perhaps for the worse. Upon landing on Molech, the Emperor of Mankind discovered a mysterious gateway that led him into the treacherous realm of chaos. With a courageous heart and a determined spirit, he ventured into this perilous realm, risking everything in his pursuit of power and knowledge. It was within the chaotic depths of this realm that the Emperor made a fateful bargain with the enigmatic dark gods, the malevolent entities that dwelled within. What he gave in exchange is unknown, but the Emperor was granted unimaginable powers and bestowed with the secrets to create the legendary Primarchs. This pivotal moment marked the Emperor's theft of the fire, a metaphorical act that forever altered his destiny. With the newfound powers coursing through his veins and the weight of Godhood upon his shoulders, the Emperor's path was irrevocably changed. The realm of mortals could no longer contain his immense power and knowledge. He stood as a beacon of strength, a guiding light amidst the darkness that threatened to engulf the galaxy. However, despite the divine mantle that now rested upon the Emperor's shoulders, the time for his ascension to true godhood had not yet arrived. The universe held its breath, anticipating the culmination of his journey, the moment when he would transcend the boundaries of mortality and become an immortal deity. But destiny, like the ebb and flow of the tides, had its own mysterious pace. The Emperor would have to wait, biding his time until the hour was right. It is evident that the Emperor of Mankind and Prometheus share similarities in their stories. Both characters obtained power either by stealing or possibly making a bargain with the divine beings. This power was intended to drive humanity's own progression and advancement. The Emperor, portrayed as a Promethean figure, ultimately faced the consequences for accepting this gift. It is worth noting that the motivations behind their actions are subjects of speculation and interpretation. Nonetheless, the parallel between these two figures highlights the themes of sacrifice, ambition, and the pursuit of knowledge. And finally, we come to the ultimate cause behind the Emperor's lack of true divinity. It is none other than the enigmatic figure known as the Dark King. This mysterious entity is believed to be the fifth Chaos God, emerging from the mistakes and follies of humanity, just as Slaanesh owes her birth to the Eldari. The power that the Emperor acquired from the Dark Gods, the power he wielded to defy them, is none other than the essence of chaos itself. During the momentous siege of Terra, when the planet was consumed by the overwhelming energies of the warp, the Emperor was at the peak of his strength. By directly harnessing and manipulating the chaotic energies, he was able to unleash his might without any limitations, much to the amusement of the four gods. The mantle of the Dark King is a role that can be assumed before his actual birth. While there are other possible candidates, such as the Primarch Horus, the most probable one is undoubtedly the Emperor himself, especially following the demise of Horus and the annihilation of his soul. The reason why the Emperor has not ascended to godhood as of yet is because he is utilizing the power of the Golden Throne to impede his death and likely rebirth, which would transfigure him into a part of the Chaos Pantheon. He is striving to postpone the inevitable emergence of the fifth Chaos God, the Dark King.
And I must say that almost everything I've witnessed has been cringe.
Logo, what have you done?
It was not keck. It was cringe, father.
Fucking cut it out.
Cringe-based cringe crap.